So you're thinking about moving to Centerville, Ohio sometime around 2026? Well, you have come to the right place. We're going to walk you through everything you need to know, from how much it costs to live here to the amenities that renters are really looking for. Let's dive in.
We've got 5 main things to cover. First, we'll get into why Centerville is such a hot spot. Then we'll talk numbers, what you should actually expect to pay in rent. After that, we'll explore the different kinds of apartments you'll find, the must-have amenities, and last but not least, we'll help you figure out which neighborhood is the perfect fit for you. All right, first things first, why Centerville? It really boils down to one simple idea. You get the best of both worlds. It has that cozy, suburban feel, but you're still close to everything you need, just like in the city. But let's be real. There are a lot of suburbs around Dayton, right? So what's Centerville's secret sauce? What really makes it stand out from the crowd? Let's break it down.
It's not just one thing, it's how everything comes together. You've got a prime location, right off major highways, so your commute is a breeze. The schools, top-rated. For your downtime, there's fantastic shopping at places like The Green and literally hundreds of acres of parks. Plus, the job market is solid, and there's always something going on with community events. It's the whole package that makes the quality of life here so great.
Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the one question that's on everybody's mind: money. What's it actually going to cost you to rent an apartment here? Let's take a peek at the 2026 market so you can get your budget ready.
So let's get practical. Knowing the average costs right from the start is going to make your apartment hunt so much easier. So what kind of numbers should you be planning for?
Okay, here's a quick breakdown of the typical rent ranges. For a 1-bedroom, you're probably looking at somewhere between $800 and $1,100 a month. A 2-bedroom, that'll be about $1,000 to $1,400. If you need a 3-bedroom, those start around $1,700. And townhomes, which are super popular, usually fall in that $1,200 to $1,600 range. Pretty competitive for the area.
Now, you might see some places listed at the higher end of those ranges and think, whoa, is that worth it? But here's something to keep in mind. Those are usually the brand new or recently renovated communities, and that extra rent often means you're getting way more value. Things like modern appliances, included utilities, or amenities that could actually save you money in the long run.
So, we've talked price, but what about the actual style of the apartment? What kind of place really fits your life? Centerville has a ton of different options, so let's check them out. The 2 big ones you'll see are garden style and townhome style. Garden style places are great because they often come with awesome shared perks like pools and fitness centers. Townhomes, on the other hand, give you that little house feeling. You get your own private entrance, and this is a huge plus for a lot of people, no neighbors living above you.
And of course, there are other flavors too. You'll definitely find some luxury apartments with all the high-end finishes and resort-style pools. And on the flip side, if you're really focused on your budget, there are plenty of traditional, no-frills complexes that are super affordable and have all the basics you need.
All right, you've got a budget, you've got a style, now for the fun stuff. Let's talk about the features and perks that make an apartment really feel like home. What are the top amenities that everybody's looking for these days?
Think of this next list as the ultimate renter's wish list for 2026. As we go through them, kind of check them off in your head. How many of these are on your personal must-have list?
Looking at this list, you can see it's all about convenience and comfort. Things like having your own washer and dryer and central air conditioning. Those are pretty much standard now. People want their own private outdoor space, like a balcony. And of course, pet-friendly places are a huge deal. Then you have the lifestyle perks, right? A fitness center, a secure spot for your packages to be delivered, and the practical stuff like good internet, plenty of parking, and knowing someone will be there if something breaks at 2 a.m. We are on the home stretch. You know what you're looking for, you know your budget. The final piece of the puzzle is where in Centerville do you want to plant your flag? Let's check out the different neighborhood vibes.
So, Centerville has a few distinct areas. If you love being able to walk to shops and grab a bite to eat, look for places near State Route 48. If you're craving something a little quieter, more residential, the area around Yankee Street is perfect for that. For all you commuters out there, living close to I-675 is a no-brainer. And if you want to be right in the middle of all the big shopping and entertainment, Schoolhouse Road is where it's at.
So there you have it. We've covered the why, the how much, the what, and the where. You've got all the inside info you need to find an amazing rental in this community. The only question left is the most exciting one. Where will your Centerville story begin?